Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Benyar BY-5163M. Let's start out with the wrist check. I'm wearing another Benyar, the Benyar BY-5174, which looks a lot like a Panerai. And Grover's wearing my Invicta 1953 with the black PVD coating. Grogo said the Mos Eisley Cantina is losing a lot of customers to a new cantina down the street. So they asked Han Solo for an endorsement. He said, "I'm just here to drink. I don't want any part of your bar wars." Here's the watch. It looks a lot like an Omega DeVille Tracer, but I don't know if I'd call it an actual homage. More like it's inspired by a Omega DeVille. This is an ultra affordable watch. It was under $20, and I was unable to save an additional $250 by not getting a box. I would say save the $250. You don't need a box from Benyar, and then you can take that $250 and put it towards the deployment clasp, which is what I did. See, I really love deployment clasp on a leather strap. When I ordered the watch, I really wasn't expecting much because of the price, but I've been very pleased with this watch. I'm surprised by the quality for such an affordable watch. The watch is 40 millimeters at the bezel, 47.2 millimeters lug to lug, 13 millimeters thick, which is kind of thick for a quartz. That's because of this box dome crystal. It's 22 millimeters lug width and it's down to 18 millimeters though at the buckle. So if you do get a deployment clasp, make sure you get an 18 millimeter. And it only weighs 67 grams. The deep blue dial has a nice sunburst effect. And this is a dress watch, so it has dress watch hands and dress watch indices. And there's no lume. The indices are applied baton indices. And it's got the Benyar name and logo printed on. Then it says 50 WR resistance and quartz. Now the case back though says 30 water resistance. So I don't know. This is a Benyar, so I would go with the 30. The movement is a Miyota 2115, which is a lot better movement than a lot of these ultra affordable watches. As you can see, the second hand, it hits all the marks perfectly. Really good, really pleased there. So if you have the second quartz watch secondhand OCD, you'll be pleased with this watch. And it hacks. See, you can hack it. And saying the watch is nice because when you push the crown back in, the minute hand doesn't jump. A lot of these cheap quartz watches, I have had difficulty setting the minute hand, but this is not one of them. The date window is not framed. It's at the 3 o'clock position, but it does not take the place of an index. The Omega, the date would be at the 6 o'clock, and the date would be blue. The case, like all Benyars, is a chrome-plated alloy, even though the snap-on case back says all stainless steel. In fact, it says all solid stainless steel. Well, that's not the case. And this is something Benyar just says on all their case backs, even though they're always chrome-plated alloy. So you'll just have to put up with that if you want a Benyar. The unsigned crown is a push-pull and not a screw-down, which is fine because this only has 30 meters water resistance. The mineral glass dome crystal is the best feature of this watch. I really love this crystal. It sticks up way past the bezel, has a nice distortion effect. Just really cool crystal. Wasn't expecting that on such a cheap watch. You're not going to get sapphire at this price, and who needs it? This is a dress watch. You're not going to wear it working on your car and get it all scratched up. The 22 millimeter strap says genuine leather. I'm sure the outside, though, is embossed and not actual crocodile. The strap is nice. I took off the buckle and put on a deployment clasp because I really like deployment clasps on leather, as it really saves the wear and tear. You can get them for $2 to $3 on AliExpress. So if you order this watch on AliExpress, be sure to order a deployment clasp also. Remember, 18 millimeters for the clasp. The strap does not have quick release, but I really like this strap, and I don't really intend to ever change it, unless it wears out, of course. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. Looks nice. As you can see, I have 3 notches left, but that's on this deployment clasp. If I actually had the buckle on, I'd probably only have 2 notches left. So once again, if you have a really big wrist, you might have to get another strap. It has 2 keepers, but this second keeper really isn't necessary for my wrist size. So if I keep this watch, I will probably remove it. This watch has no loom, so we will not be taking a trip into the loom room. But since this watch is under $20, the loom would have sucked anyway. And the watch just looks better without it. The hands and the indexes look really nice without the loom strips. What do I like about this watch? Well, I like the Miyota movement. It's easy to set, and the second hand hits all the marks. I love this box crystal with a nice distortion effect. And I really do like this nice leather strap. Really nice. It's comfortable and looks good. What are my gripes and groans? Well, the chrome-plated case. When the case back says all solid stainless steel. I just wish Benyar would stop doing that. And it would have been nice if the date window would have been at the 6 o'clock and blue. But I can forgive that. I mean, the watch is under $20. It's just it would have been nice. It's not so much a gripe and a groan as it is a suggestion. That's really all the negative I have on this watch. Considering the price, it's just not much bad to say about it. Do I recommend this watch? Yes, I do. It's a nice looking dress watch for under $20 with a really cool crystal and a second hand that hits all the marks. What more could you ask for? Well, thank you for watching my review of this Benyar, and I will be back with another review. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.